Hey there. Glad you're here to join me today. My name is Kris Albert, and I would like to talk to you today about something that I think all of us are familiar with. Did you know that you have a judge that sits on your shoulder and judges you or judges others or judges situations? Now, if you're thinking about this, you're probably thinking, well, heck yeah, Kris, I'm doing it all the time. I could be sitting here judging, oh my gosh, I'm not very smooth in my talking. Oh my gosh, the lighting's not good. Oh, Kris, you should have combed your hair, maybe put on a little bit of makeup, right? What's wrong with you? Didn't you know you were going to be making a video this morning? That's the voice of this judge that sits on everybody's shoulder. Now, what's interesting, the interesting distinction is, did you notice I said it's a judge that sits on my shoulder, right? It's not actually me. The judge is actually I'll call it a character for now, a character that has been with you most of your life. And when I say most of your life, somewhere in your childhood, you discovered that you were different than other people and that there were things that you needed to judge in order to fit in or to stay safe. And so we all developed this judge somewhere in our early childhood. Well, we all have it, but we come to believe these things our judge tells us about ourselves. We start to believe them because we internalize them as if we are bad. Oh gosh, Kris, your hair's always messy. Oh gosh, Kris, you should have put some makeup on. Oh heavens, Kris, you knew you were going to, right? These are my judge voices. And these are called saboteurs. My judge voice is a saboteur that wants me to believe that if it didn't judge me, that somehow I wouldn't do things well. If it didn't judge me, I wouldn't keep up with things that I needed to keep up with. So the saboteur actually tries to convince me of defects in myself or in others or in situations so as to kind of protect myself. So I'm curious, as you're listening to me talk, I'd like to take a moment to pause, and I want you to think about what your saboteur often says to you throughout the course of a day. Okay, so think about what your saboteur says to you throughout the course of a day. And I have good news. I actually teach people how to turn down, first of all, notice the saboteurs, notice the judge, but actually be able to turn down the voice of it. Notice that it's external. Turn down the voice of it so that you can tap into your wisdom, into your gifts, into your desired outcomes, so that you don't have to get stuck with your judge all the time. See, even I have trouble talking about that distinction. The judge sits on your shoulder. The voice that you hear is not you, and the voice that you hear is not true. It just is trying to make you think that without it, somehow you would not be able to survive. Well, believe it or not, you can survive without that inner judge. And if you'd like to find out how to do that, reach out to me. I'm happy to have a conversation with you for possibilities. It's really fascinating work. And I'll tell you what, it works. It's amazing. So if I can be of help, please reach out and pay attention to your inner judge and see what your inner judge is trying to make you believe. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in.